Welcome back to Two-Wheeler Talk, where we break down the hottest two-wheelers in the market with all the details you need to make the right decision. Today, we're talking about the undisputed king of scooters in India, the 2025 Honda Activa 7G. Yes, the iconic Activa is back with its 7th generation, and it's more refined, more efficient, and smarter than ever before. If you're wondering whether the Activa 7G is worth your money in 2025, stay tuned because we're diving into everything: performance, features, looks, tech, and pricing. The Honda Activa has been a household name in India for over 2 decades. From college students and working professionals to senior citizens, the Activa is loved for its no-nonsense, practical approach to mobility. But Honda knows they can't rest on their laurels. With the growing competition from rivals like the TVS Jupiter, Suzuki Access 125, and the electric scooter boom led by Ola and Ether, the 2025 Activa 7G had to level up, and Honda hasn't disappointed. Let's begin with what's under the skin. Powering the Activa 7G is the same 109.51cc single-cylinder, fuel-injected, air-cooled engine we've seen on the 6G, but this time, it's been further optimized for better combustion, reduced emissions, and improved mileage. Honda claims the updated ISP technology, which includes enhancements like ACG silent start and friction reduction features, helps deliver even smoother performance and enhanced fuel economy. The scooter now churns out 7.84 PS of power at 8,000 RPM and 8.90 Nm of torque at 5,500 RPM. While these figures aren't groundbreaking, they're perfectly balanced for city commuting. The throttle response is smooth, the engine is refined as ever, and the power delivery is linear with just enough punch for quick overtakes in traffic. What's more exciting is that the Activa 7G now comes with selectable ride modes for the very first time. Yes, you heard that right, Honda has introduced 2 modes: Eco and Power. In Eco mode, the scooter prioritizes fuel efficiency, adjusting throttle inputs and ignition timing to stretch every drop of fuel. In Power mode, the engine responds quicker and gives you better pickup. It's a subtle difference, but one that will appeal to both mileage-conscious riders and those who prefer a peppier ride. Coming to the riding experience, the Activa 7G retains the same underbone frame chassis but has improved geometry for better handling. It's nimble, light, and extremely easy to maneuver in dense urban traffic. The telescopic front suspension and 3-step adjustable rear hydraulic shock provide a plush ride over speed bumps and potholes. The 12-inch front and 10-inch rear wheels are now offered in alloy versions for select trims, giving it better stability and slightly improved aesthetics. Braking is handled by a drum setup on both ends with Honda's Combi brake system, CBS, which continues to work flawlessly by distributing braking force between the front and rear wheels. While disc brakes would have been a welcome addition, the drum setup does its job well for the kind of speeds and purpose the Activa is built for. Now let's talk about what has changed on the outside. At first glance, the Activa 7G looks similar to the 6G, but there are subtle updates that give it a fresh and modern vibe. The headlamp cluster now houses a sharper LED DRL and updated reflector design for better illumination. The body panels are sleeker, with slightly more angular creases, especially on the side. The indicators are more flush with the body, and there's a mild tweak in the rear grab rail design. There's also a brand new matte blue and pearl gray color option in addition to the regular palette, which adds a premium feel. The biggest visual and functional update, however, lies in the instrumentation. The 2025 Activa 7G now features a semi-digital instrument cluster in its top variants. You get an analog speedometer paired with a digital display that shows real-time mileage, average mileage, range, trip meters, and even a clock. This is a huge step up from the dated analog cluster in the previous version and makes the scooter feel more contemporary. That's not all. Honda has added Bluetooth connectivity in the DLX Smart variant. You can now pair your phone to the scooter to receive call and SMS alerts, check battery status, and even access turn-by-turn navigation using the Honda Road Sync app. For the first time in Activa's history, Honda is pushing toward a more connected riding experience. And speaking of smart features, we need to talk about the Honda Smart Key. This new keyless feature brings car-like functionality to a scooter. With the Smart Key in your pocket, you can lock or unlock the scooter, open the seat or fuel cap, and even locate your scooter in a parking lot all without touching the key physically. It's secure, convenient, and elevates the Activa's usability for urban riders. There's even an anti-theft engine immobilizer system integrated with the key fob, adding an extra layer of safety. Another underrated but thoughtful improvement is the repositioning of the external fuel filler cap. Now located at the rear, just above the tail light, it saves the rider from having to open the seat during refueling. And yes, the seat itself is longer and more comfortable this time, with improved cushioning and better under-thigh support, especially for taller riders. Honda has also added a USB charging port inside the front glove box, making it easier to charge your phone on the go. Practical touches like these are what make the Activa 7G stand out in daily usage. Boot space remains the same at around 18 liters, which is enough for a half-face helmet, a few groceries, or your daily essentials. However, Honda could have gone one step further and offered optional underseat lighting or a cooling fan, which are now seen in some premium electric scooters. Let's talk numbers. The mileage is where the Activa 7G continues to shine. With the updated Eco mode and engine tuning, Honda claims an RI-tested fuel efficiency of around 60 km/L. In real-world conditions, you can expect anywhere between 50 to 55 km/L, which is fantastic for daily commuters. With a 5.3-liter fuel tank, you're easily looking at a range of over 250 km on a full tank. As for the pricing, the 2025 Honda Activa 7G starts at around a superscript 178,000 Ex-Showroom. For the standard variant, the mid-variant with alloy wheels and digital meter comes in at approximately a superscript 182,000, while the top-end DLX Smart variant with all the connected features and Smart Key will set you back around a superscript 188,000 Ex-Showroom. Considering the features and upgrades, it's a justified price tag and still undercuts many premium competitors while offering better brand trust and long-term reliability. Honda's biggest strength continues to be its build quality, after-sales network, and low cost of ownership. The Activa 7G retains all of those strengths while adding a touch of modernity to stay relevant in today's fast-changing market. What makes the Activa 7G truly special is its balance. It doesn't try to be overly sporty or futuristic. It sticks to its roots of being a reliable, comfortable, and fuel-efficient scooter while quietly embracing modern tech. It's not flashy, but it gets the job done with grace, and that's exactly what the Indian commuter needs. In conclusion, if you're looking for a dependable scooter that's easy to ride, low on maintenance, rich in features, and backed by the most trusted name in the business, the 2025 Honda Activa 7G continues to be a rock-solid choice. It's not just a scooter, it's an emotion for millions of Indian riders, and with this update, Honda proves why it still deserves to be at the top. That's it for today's review of the 2025 Honda Activa 7G. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Two Wheeler Talk, and drop your questions in the comments so we respond to every single one. Ride safe, and see you in the next one.